Last week we talked about progress, Coach, getting better and all that sort of stuff, as you guys have talked about from day one. Your assessment on that whole thing after today?
After these first 3 ball games, today was the first day that I thought we took a step back. Mainly up front on the offensive line. I didn't think we played well at all up front. In the run game or in the pass game, and that's not how we've been all year. And we didn't come ready to play like we're capable of playing.
But you knew, I mean, there was a size discrepancy, you know, with your DBs and their wide receivers. But once they actually got out on the field, how did you think, you know, as far as the matchups and so, you know, just with
Well, they have some trees over there, and we have some grass on our side. Those guys are big, but you know, there's no excuse for not taking care of your job. You know, we have some guys in there, and they make the same mistakes over. You know, and we give up big plays when we make mistakes. We don't make mistakes, we get stops. But one thing I will say, one positive that I did get out of the game, we got some good plays, good film on some young guys in there. Some young guys that you think are going to help us out in the future. And I was impressed to see that. And young guys in particular, T.C. Robinson and Arias Wright at corner. Those guys came in and actually played the corner position like they're supposed to play. Guys coming up and tackling and hitting like they're supposed to. And don't think those guys really got beat on any passes deep or anything. So I think we found some young guys that can help us, and that's a good thing. When you go through games like this and you can find some guys that can help you along the way, it's a good thing.
They converted 10 to 12 third downs. Just talk about how frustrating that was not be able to get off the field.
I mean, that's, again, we talked about it this week. We got to learn to get off the third down. Our defense played a lot better, I thought, until third down. I mean, you got them in what, 12 third down situation. You got to get off the field. You got to get off the field, and they had them in some third and longs at times, you know, and we didn't take care of business when we should have in the third down situation. We have to get better on third down, and same thing happened last week. Third down conversion, we didn't get off the field. Again, our defense is playing hard and getting them in that situation you want them in, and not closing the deal, you know. And like I told our football team, we're not going to be a winning football team until we learn how to win, until we learn to do those things, you know, get off the field on third down, and not mess yourself up. We have a nice pass, you know, in the first half, a nice deep ball, and the guy to catch the ball, he jumps offside. You know, those things like that is you're not gonna win ball games like that. You know, and again, we're not gonna get where we want to be until we learn to do those things.
What do you think the difference was in terms of the upfront battle? You guys seem to have some success stopping them from running the football, but Chappell, you know, pretty much all day had a lot of time back there.
Chappell, I mean, he's going to do that all year. To be honest with you, Chappell's going to do that all year. He did it all last year. Kid's good. He's a good football player. They got some good receivers, and just gotta, in that case, you got to win some one-on-one battles. At times we did. At times we were just a second too late. You know, he made some really good throws, and the receivers made some good catches. You know, but can't be a second late. You got to get there.
You guys obviously moved the ball real well offensively on the first drive. Basically, what changed after that? It seemed like it was hard for you guys to move anytime after.
Well, again, one-on-one blocks. Guys just missing blocks, you know. And again, that's why I was disappointed at our offensive line, because we missed a lot of blocks, and that was disappointing because we normally don't do that up front, you know. And to do that against Indiana, and we just didn't play like we were capable of playing. And you know, like I say, that was very disappointing that we didn't play the way we wanted to up front.
Did they do anything differently? Did they change up? It seemed like they kind of moved their alignment around a little bit.
Well, they're not necessarily moved. They played a couple of different fronts, which we anticipated, but it goes back to the one-on-one battle. We got beat too many times in one-on-one battles. Again, those are things that we're pretty good at up front, O-line wise, in the first 2 ball games. And this game, we just took a step back.
Coach, you said you felt like they didn't come ready to play. You let up the big kick return to start. You get the turnover and score, but after that, 31 unanswered points.
I said they didn't come ready to play.
Did you not?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, what did you think, I guess, about the energy then overall in that stretch?
I thought we came ready to play. Beginning of the game, I didn't think we came ready to play like we're capable of playing. You know, again, mainly on offense. I really thought we got ourselves in a hole because our offense wasn't clicking, our offense wasn't doing the thing that we normally do. And he said that put us in the hole.
Did you get the sense guys maybe start hanging their heads at all, or did you not sense that?
No, I didn't. I didn't at all. I didn't think they were hanging their heads at all. I just thought guys just lost focus, quick. I tell you what, our team got to do a better job at. Our team got to do a better job dealing with the ups and the highs and lows. We have high and they get excited and then they lose focus, and then we put ourselves in those third and long situations. And it's hard to make a play call in 3rd and 20. That's hard. And we got to learn to deal with the highs and lows of a football game and be able to react to them all in a positive way.
What were your thoughts on the crowd, your first home opener as head coach?
Oh, I thought it was unbelievable. I'd never seen that here in Bowling Green and Houghton Smith Stadium before. I thought that was unbelievable. And if I'm frustrated about anything, it's because we didn't play like I thought we were in front of our fans. And I'm disappointed that we didn't give them what they deserve. And that's to play very well. And that's, if I'm frustrated about anything, it's that.
You mentioned TC and Aries as guys that stood out. Obviously, you decided to play Donald today. Talk about what played into that and how you thought he did with a few touches you got.
Well, we always felt from the beginning that Donald's a guy that can help. He brings a little more speed to our football team for us. We knew what he was capable of doing. It's just a matter of getting him in there once he was comfortable with our offense and things that we just do offensively. But we knew what he was capable of, and like I say, getting more guys in there, young guys, that's going to help. I think is going to help us down the road.
Obviously, you get a look at Donald returning kicks. Was Willie okay?
Yeah, Willie was okay. Willie wasn't playing well. Willie wasn't playing well at all. Not like I anticipate, like I expect Willie to play. So put somebody in that want to play well.
Do you find that there, even if you're a big underdog, there's a point kind of in every game where if you make a big play, you're up 7-0 and they miss a field goal, you just get one more,
Yeah.
build on it. That's kind of where you are in the
Yeah, we just got to learn to take advantage of those situations. And our team, we haven't been in those situations a lot. But I think once we decide, or once we do it, I think those guys will feel a lot better about being out there, and they'll see to themselves that, hey, I can do it. We can really do this. It's not going to happen until someone step up and do it. And again, we got to get better on 3rd down. At the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. 3rd down. Our defense played well, got them in a lot of 3rd down situations. We got to get off the field. We get off the field again, get the ball game. They got better, like you say, in rush defense. I thought our defense did a little better rush. But I said we got to get off the field on 3rd down. 3rd down was really bad.
Was there anything in particular that you saw from field level that the offensive line wasn't doing that they did the first couple weeks?
One-on-one blocks. Those guys just beat us in those one-on-one blocks. And that was, I said, Bobby didn't get a chance to run. He was getting hit in the backfield. He probably made the guy miss and got a couple more yards. But he was getting hit before he got started too much. And in games before, he wasn't doing that. He was getting downhill. He was going, and he was about 5 yards on their side of the field before he got touched. And it wasn't that way today. I do think when the snap of the ball, they moved their guys a little bit, kind of affected our offensive line.
Let's take one more for Coach Taggart.
It'll be a good one. Come on, somebody got something.